Ah. Oh, at least Radis finally got a level in. I really like Clefairy. I would love to do a challenge run with Clefairy. Um, so here's an anecdote, and I would love to like actually make a full video, like an edited video, not a stream clip, of this concept. But and some of you may also have done this as well, way back in the day. So you get into Mount Moon for the first time, and you have the luck that you find a Clefairy, right? You catch it, you're super excited, and then you go and you find a moonstone, right? And you're like, oh my god, I could have a Clefable, and you just like right on the spot slap that moonstone into your Clefairy, and then you pick up your Scholastic Pokedex or Pokemon Encyclopedia, you know the one, and you look through it and you're like, wait a minute, this Clefable is not only going to look like it, there's no moves. What's it going to do? And so you borrow your friend's strategy guide for Pokemon Red, and you realize, oh my god, not only is it no moves, it's never going to learn a move. I'm screwed. What am I going to do? You know, and so you tearfully reset the game and start over from scratch. You know, and obviously you're not starting that far, but I've come to believe, this is my own personal theory, that you could make that Clefable into a fucking powerhouse right there in Mount Moon with two of the TMs, Mega Punch, fuck you, and Water Gun. Um, Clefable has an outstanding special stat, especially for that early in the game. Nothing really comes close to it, except maybe Ivysaur, I think. Got kind of close. Boy, it's a shame we don't need to catch this thing. This is perfect. Jesus Christ, was that two? That hit like a truck. How did it do that? Um, and then like another interesting thing I've done some research on. How are we always at this point here? What the fuck? On not Clefable but Machop or Machoke, and I was looking particularly. Hello, Krabby. When did I get a Krabby? I don't even remember that. I was looking at submission to try and really get a beat on what it does, and if you remember my fucking dissertation, my college thesis on the damage calculation in Pokemon, the LPA accounts for the level, uh, the power of the move with the stab included, and the attack of your Pokemon. And the really cool thing about Clefable is if you give it Mega Kick, it becomes a stab 120 power move. Um, oh no, I'm sorry, it is already 120. It's what comes 180. And then submission on Machoke is a stab 120. And the really interesting thing is those two cancel each other out so that they're basically at the same LPA. It's like both around 150, I believe, 150,000 LPA, which is decent for dudes around that point. Um, but to have a Clefable that early in the game, like in Cerulean, with a Mega Punch, and then if you really want to, you just give it Seismic Toss. And that's like an end game setup right there. Water Gun, Mega Punch, and Seismic Toss. You can pretty much take care of anything you might